Oh, I'm gonna plug my phone in. Oh, but my battery is low. Put my key. Do you hear that? They don't want to start. And look, why is it up so high? This sucks, man. Like, it wasn't doing this stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm so frustrated. You can tell the car's kind of shaking too. You can tell. So dusty. I'm just gonna set all the notes now. Oh, I can't focus. That's lame. I'm used to like tapping on my phone and the focus is gonna go down to 1. See if I can get it to focus. So last time I did it, it would go just below 1, then go back up a little, and back down. Just focus. That would be amazing. Okay. Fix my oh please. My bad. I keep forgetting that the Bluetooth automatically connects to my phone. It's really annoying. I need to figure out how to turn it off and manually connect my Bluetooth when I want to like listen to music or something. It is 5:37 your time. It's 4:39. Wait, is it? No, it's it's 2:38. I was looking at my car. I thought my car was gonna shut off. Look, oh, it's doing it again. It's going back up. It went like up to between 1 and 2. Hey, Relina. I'm still stuck in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna try to fix my car myself, but I'm pretty sure that mechanic like finished it off. I'm pretty sure. I'm so upset. I wish I would have been stop my car right now. Just get out and walk back. And I did record, but I was still appeasing. That's because I'm trapped here. So yeah, my plan is cool it off. There's I like it was about to lose power. Oh, gosh, watch. I'm gonna try to show you, and then as soon as I go to show you, it stops. I'm trying to wonder what. Okay, maybe I'll just turn the car off for right now. What do y'all think? You feel that? It wasn't doing this before. It was running perfectly fine. I could drive it, and it was like after a few minutes, the transmission would start to slip. Okay, I'm gonna crack my windows. It's just this guy's smoking over here, and I really don't want to be breathing in smoke, so I'm gonna do this side. Another issue is people keep trying to put their hand in and pet Rolo. Okay. I just need to charge my phone. I probably should have already charged my phone. It's at 18%. Oh, I could smell the smoke. I don't smoke, guys. So recap. Yeah, who would pet a random dog inside of a car, especially one that's like big and black? Rolo. Like that. Oh, please tell me you can hear me. Someone's trying to call me. I wish I could type. Give me a second. There's people getting out next to me. Now my window's down. I want to get the heck out of here. These people here look crazy. I want to go home. Well, they're smiling at each other, so that's nice. Okay, so, oh, they're cute. Okay, wait, turn. They looked creepy at first, but they're kind of sweet, and he helped her up the stairs. It was cute. Okay, you can hear. Yeah, like people, stop. Why as soon as I start a live, people want to call me? I guess I turn that off. I'm gonna kill my battery after the guy. Okay, so I guess Relina's one of my daughters. She's almost my favorite one. She tries hard. She can be. Kidding, of course. Don't take me seriously. So I was about an hour from where I was trying to get to. I keep saying an hour. I was about 3 hours from where I was trying to get to. I'm an hour from the next town. And I put coins over there, and I'm hoping the person I was trying to give it to gets it, but there's some other sketchier people there. Oh well. Yeah, like twice people, I'm getting distracted already. People put their hand through the window to try to pet Rolo. And I'm just like, Rolo, please be good. Like, because he's kind of protective of me in the car. Which I don't blame him, after like someone tried to rob me in Miami. I don't have a tire iron. I don't even know what that is. I don't have a tire. I don't know what a tire iron is. Is that the thing that you change a tire with? My other car, I have like a full machete. I should have brought it. I think it's actually illegal because it's like really long. It's a machete. It's a really long blade. So, but yeah. Rolo will eat them. I'm not worried. Most people are afraid of dogs. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so what happened? I'm sorry. Okay, so you want to know what happened. I was about 3 hours from where I was trying to go, and I was going up a really steep hill. I had my car on cruise control, and I think the speed limit was either 70 or 75. I had it set to the speed limit. And I was just listening to music, and I was admiring the scenery. In fact, I was sending you pictures. I'm pretty sure I was sending you pictures. Oh, I was sending you the like videos and pictures or whatever, saying that I was in GTA, or I was like across the border. That's where I got stuck at. So all of a sudden my car started revving up really high. It went up to number 5. Oopsie. It went up to number 5, which I've never seen it do. And it was like the engine was like pretty much just screaming. It was like so loud and like trying so hard. And it was, I don't know, like right now it's 76 degrees outside. So I think it was like 74. So it was hot, but it wasn't like scorching hot. And while I was going up this hill, I was seeing other big trucks pulling over and other cars pulling over. And so when the cars were making all the sounds and like it was like overdoing it, I tapped the brake, and as soon as I tapped the brake, a bunch of lights lit up on the dash. I'll show you which ones, because right now the car's just on the on position, so all the lights are lit up. But can it focus though? Why won't it focus? Okay, so the check engine light, the AT oil temp, that's what that says. AT stands for automatic transmission. The ABS, the traction, and then this one. Oh no, why are you doing that? Sorry, it's so dusty. It's super dusty. I wish I could tap my screen. There we go. That one came on. So all of those lights lit up. Stop giving out my coordinates. I'm not giving out no coordinates. I'm at McDonald's right now. Just kidding. Actually, I am. I'm not a paranoid person. You know, stuff happens. I got Rolo. I can fight, kind of. I can alligator roll out of my way out of stuff. You've seen alligators like roll? Well, I'm not gonna lie, that guy is creeping me out. But I think I don't have anything to worry about. He's just creepy. So yeah, all those lights came on. The AT oil temp was solid. That's important. So I pulled over. I shut the car off. Where I pulled over, I had no service, except I could make phone calls, but I couldn't use any kind of data, no internet or anything. So there's a wind advisory today. So here comes the peoples. So I couldn't call my husband because he doesn't have cell phone reception at where we live. So I had to call my dad, and wait, it's better. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll look and see, but I have Rolo. I'll look and see if I have the tire thing. I don't want to get out right now because there's I don't know where the other one went. Oh, no. So, yeah, so I kind of told him what was going on. He gave me advice to, like, just let my engine cool off. It probably just overheated, and then to try to continue up the hill. So I waited like 45 minutes, and then we started going up the hill, and it got a little far, and then it did it again, like all the lights. And I wasn't going that fast. I was going like maybe 40. So I pulled over again. I turned it off. I waited like a whole hour, and once it cooled off, like I checked my oil was good. I checked my coolant. I have no dipstick for my what is it called? The transmission fluid. So I couldn't check that. And everything else like seemed fine. I actually, though, where is it? I found, what did I do with it? Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to find this crazy thing. Oh, fly, go away. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm being crazy. Oh no, where did it? Rolo, chill. Okay. What are you barking at? Oh, he's Rolo barked at the guy. He gave like a little woof. He's watching him. See? Rolo, got my bag. The guy went over to throw some trash away. He still didn't see the coins. I put the coins like right on top of the mailbox. Alright, so I found this. As soon as okay, I'll talk to you later. You can catch up on the story later. So yeah, I found this inside of my engine. It's sitting like right at the front, right where you open up the lid on top of that vent. It's like a big plastic vent. It was right there, just sitting up like this. So, I was like, oh, this looks important, and I like Googled what it could be, because where I had gotten to, I had internet, so I could like do all the research, and talk to Sean, let him know what was going on. Talk to my sister, Leanne, who's really into cars. She has a YouTube channel called The Golden Family. See, he's chuffing. Mr. Bear. He's not doing nothing yet. Oh, he's getting kind of close. No, he's out here. Wow, this must be hard to ride. So a service dog could actually also be a protection dog. Okay, I'm getting distracted. So I googled what this was, and this is a bracket that holds wires. Text messages. Okay, that holds wires. Oh, my brain just died. Holds wires so they don't touch anything and hot and melt. But it looks just like the one for my compressor, and I had my compressor replaced. So I think what happened was they took this off. The compressor came with a brand new bracket. They put the bracket in, but what's interesting is it doesn't actually have the clips that hold the wires on it. It's just the bracket. So this was just loose inside of my engine. I think so. Yeah, when they changed it, I think they just left it in there. They forgot about it. So driving 1,800 miles from Alabama to California, this is loose in my engine. I ran over a dead elk in the road. I centered it between my tires because I was looking at the people who had hit it. They were pulled off on the side of the road, and the woman was like distraught, and like I was like, oh my gosh, what happened, you know? And then I look forward to see this huge body, like animal body, in the road, and I was just like, oh crap, I can't go around it. I'm gonna just try to center my tires. Luckily my Subaru is a little higher off the ground than most cars, and so it was already dead. Trust me, it was already dead. You're probably like, what's already dead? Yeah, and so it hit the under half, and my car kind of lifted a little. So I pulled over in front of them and took a look, and I didn't see anything broken. I didn't see any damage. There was like a little bit of bloody fur, like a little bit, like barely anything. Their car, the whole front end was like ripped off. Like the hood was off, their front fender was off. It was just like everything was just like ripped off the front of their car. It was, man, that's pretty bad. But that was like 2 days ago, okay? That happened 2 days ago. And so I started smelling something burning or melting, like a chemical smell. But it's like nice weather to have your windows down. So I had my windows cracked. I had the skylight open, enjoying the air. And so I was like, oh, this city just stinks. That's what I was thinking. This area just stinks. Because, you know, sometimes I'll go by paper mills and they smell horrendous. But now I'm wondering if it was actually my transmission fluid was burning. And that's what I was smelling. But I mostly also drove at night. And then I would take a nap for like an hour somewhere around like 5 a.m. and then wake up when the sun came out, or 4 to 5 or something. And then like take Rollo for a walk and grab food and stuff like that. And I did a lot of driving at night, so the car wasn't getting as hot. I think that's, why I didn't have an issue until I was going up that hill. So anyhow, I kept trying to troubleshoot when I was stuck. I drove further, and it would mess up, and I would stop, and I'm like, well, there's a gas station like 15 miles ahead. If I can just get to that gas station, and then I can park, and then I can just try to like really look into it, get more oil, try to do something, try to fix this. I did not make it to the gas station. Part of it was just, I was so paranoid that I'm going to screw up my car. Like, I'm not going to my brain just died again. Sorry. I don't want to push my car and potentially like throw a rod or, total my car. So I was kind of like, which is a term now that I know, it's called limping. Your car goes into limp mode, where it won't use that much power to protect itself. So they say like, oh, so you can limp to the mechanic, right? So I basically was limping a little bit until the lights came on, and then I would park. I would pull over and park. I'd limp a little further, pull over and park. And then I just went to this like turn off, like an exit. Now, this is in the middle of the desert. Like, there was nothing around me for 22 miles. So I pulled off. I took a nap there. I did a live that morning. I actually slept in my car, and actually it was kind of comfy because I have the Rollo's beds back there, the dog beds I mostly use for clients. And yeah, it was pretty comfy. I had my blanket here. So I ended up getting cold in the middle of the night, turned my car on, and or I got cold like around 3 or 4 a.m. Turned my car on for a little bit and warmed it up, and then I was fine. And then also around midnight, I started waking up to lights. And I'm a really light sleeper, so I'd wake up and I'd look, and there'd be like truckers pulling up all around me and parking. So there was like probably 20 or more truckers that ended up pulling over in the same area. So actually kind of like, if it was just one or maybe two, I might be a little nervous because you never know who's driving. But with all of those trucks, there's got to be some good ones. So if something bad happened, they would hear me, you know. But nothing bad. Nothing happened at all. So I also spent that day before I went to sleep calling mechanics, calling tow trucks. I couldn't find, nobody will see a Subaru except for one person, which I didn't find yet. Wish I never did find him. And then I couldn't find a tow truck that was reasonable. They were wanting like $500 and $600 to pick up my car from 22 miles away. Go away, fly. Get out. Go free, go be free. No, he flew into the bag. Okay, every time I open my window, the birds show up. They think I'm gonna throw them french fries, I think. So I slept there, and then first thing in the morning, I woke up and I started looking online again, local area. I called one mechanic who recommended the A+ auto care mechanic that I went to and that I regret. And he got me a tow truck that was $250, I think. So a lot cheaper. Still wasn't planning on, that's like half the gas to go back home. So still wasn't planning on that. But I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Then, oh my God, my brain's dying again. What was I saying? Okay. So then the guy came and picked up my car. By the way, let me show you. The windows are down enough that Rollo can jump out and save me if something happens. Wait here. I need to take this vest off. Let me show you what happened, okay? So my car got towed. They got the cable and they hooked the cable underneath. But now, you see this? Excuse me for nitpicking, but watch. You see that? It's catching, which freaks me out because it's like, okay, he got the cable, he attached it to the front of my car, and he pulled my car up the ramp, which I shared a video of. TX is in California. Well, why didn't you come with me? I have to hey, tell TX2 that your mom is stuck in California. If he can just give me a ride to the nearest town so I can get the heck out of here. Wow, your breath stinks so bad, Rollo. Let me take this off him so he could be more comfy. Okay, hold on. Okay, get this off. It's so crazy. When I was walking around, it jumped down to 0 people watching. And as soon as I sat back down, it went back. You're breathing like a creeper. I'm doing that creepy nerd breathing. It's a bear. Okay. Anyways, so that freaks me out because I'm just like, wait, so did my whole car bend, or did it push up on my hood or my fenders and shifted my fenders or something like that? So now all that spot that's rubbing is going to probably start rusting because the paint's getting, okay. So that's one of the smallest issues, but I'm still just it just adds to it, you know? So we pull up, tons of broke down cars, and I'm just hoping. You're looking. Well, look what I taught Rollo. Rollo. No, sit. Rollo. Fist. Yeah. Fist. Yeah. Yeah. He just wants me to pet him. Look. That's the spot right there. He's so funny. Your face. I'm so glad Rollo is with me. Are you okay? That's a no, you weirdo. Drugs are bad. Bro, chill. Bro, look, he's literally like... He has me trained. It's so funny. Enough. I've pet you enough. You're fine. Okay, enough. Okay, so... where was I? Okay, so I get to the place. There's a bunch of broke down cars. And, I'm just like, oh, are these all trying to get repaired? Or is this like part of his junkyard that he uses spare parts for? And there's like a lot of RVs and like all kinds of stuff. And I had told him I had a dog with me, prior. And he's like, oh, that's fine. I have a dog too. And he like told me all about his dog and stuff. And that she's an emotional support animal. He got her registered because he has anxiety. And I'm like, okay. Then, so we tried to go in, and right away his dog is trying to like nip Rollo in the face. And I'm just like, you could have warned me that your dog is like not that social. Cause like if Rollo wasn't like good with other dogs, especially like dogs trying to bite him, imagine how bad that could have gone. But Rollo just, he didn't care. He was kind of flirty. He was just like, ooh, you playing hard to get, you know? And if you saw on my Instagram stories, he ended up becoming friends with her. He couldn't go in the shop, and he couldn't go near any of the employees. She was very possessive, kind of like Ari. But as long as they stayed outside, she was like, they became friends at the end. Yeah. But this guy, getting nervous. I'm gonna kill my battery, so I'm gonna turn it off for now. This guy, hold on. Don't compare that fat dog to Ari. She was overweight. He gave her so many treats, like these, not hot dog. I don't know what the heck they were. They were like these long treats, and gave them to her for everything, and like even like encouraged her to be reactive towards Rollo, and they gave her a treat. Yeah, I don't know. And they made up excuses, oh, she's not, those are love bites. And I'm like, bro, she is trying to nip my dog in the face. My dog is a service dog. That's not okay. And your place is a public place of business. And I can't even have him in here with me because your dog is attacking him. But whatever, whatever. I'm stranded in the middle of nowhere, so I'm at their mercy. Yeah, he, speaking of being at his mercy, he pretty much just, like, wasted my time. He wanted my license plate number, and he wanted my registration, which I thought was kind of strange. I've never had anybody ask for my registration to work on my car. So that was a little weird. And then, like, he said, like, when he did the, what's it called, where they put the scanner to scan the codes, he's like, oh, your VIN number came up on the scan, so I have your VIN number. So I don't I mean, maybe that's normal. I probably should ask my friend Lamar. But that just kind of was like, oh, that's a little weird. It was $150 just for him to run the scan machine. But he did have a really nice scan machine. So he ran the scan. He said, yeah, there's something going on with your transmission. I was like, yeah, I told you. You know, I did. I was stuck. Ooh, I thought it was about to be a wreck. I was stuck with internet for hours. You know, so I did lots of research. And I told him what I thought the problem was. I told him I thought my oil was low and that my transmission fluid was burnt. And that I think I need my fluid changed. And then I wanted to see, like, let's do that first and see if that fixes the issue. He didn't do that. So what he did was he got the codes. He didn't like the codes he saw because they weren't scary enough. Then he cleared the codes on my car. So, you know, I was talking about limp mode that makes my car think that everything is fine, like it's brand new, it has no issues. Cleared all the codes. Then he had his employee test drive the car. Now, this is all happening very slowly over hours of me sitting there and him talking about anything and everything, him just wasting time, like not working, like just talking to random people. And me like trying to be like, okay, so, you know, I understand if he has to work on somebody else's car, but he wasn't. He was just like sitting in his office and kind of goofing off and just chatting about guns and stuff with a guy. And actually, the guy who was talking about guns he was kind of cool. He doesn't have social media, so that sucks. But so finally, oh, you know what? They told me they had to leave for an hour and a half. And I was like, can't you just check my oil, my transmission fluid? Like, you just put it on the thing, you lift it up, and you check it. You know, like, it's not a huge thing to do. But he had to leave somewhere, so I was like, fine, that's fine. I gotta use the bathroom, I'm really hungry, I need some more coffee. So whatever. I locked my car and went across the street, got some coffee, and had a sub sandwich. And if you're on my Instagram, you saw Rolo, and then the guy who's actually inside of this McDonald's, the guy that I was trying to eat, and he was trying to talk to me, but he was like the same, like, I don't know what's going on with this place. Everybody like talks so much and they don't talk so much to people, and that's fine. But if it's like actually like good conversations, like continual small talk, or the mechanic would like tell me everybody else's business. This guy that's actually in there, and gosh, I hope he doesn't see me. He kept asking me questions. So I go to take a bite of my food, and he's like, oh, what kind of dog is that? And I'm just like, oh, well, he is German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Siberian Husky, Australian Shepherd, you know, and I'm not going to say what else because we're in California. And then so I'd go to take another bite, and he would be like, oh, so where'd you come from? You know, and it's not like him just talking where I could actually, you know, take a bite of my food and actually chew it. It was him asking questions that I had to respond to. So finally, I was just like, I'm just putting this food in my mouth. I'm never going to eat if I just keep answering his like 200 questions. So eventually he stopped talking to me and he found somebody else to talk to. And I got the heck out of there. I'm also like, my face, you see my face from me like digging at my skin. I'm so stressed out. I should be home now, or at least almost home. Everything is like not working out. And I actually have a client whose dogs I'm supposed to get tomorrow to start training. I'm not getting home by tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Even if I got this fixed, I would be afraid to like push it that hard. Oh gosh. Okay, so what happened next? So It'd been 2 hours. He said he'd be gone for an hour and a half. It'd been 2 hours. I hadn't heard anything from him. So I'm like, you know what? Let's walk back and see if he's back. Sure enough, he's back and he's working on somebody else's car. At least he's working. And so I try to go over there. Of course, his dog tries to bite my dog over and over, and he makes jokes about it and stuff. And I'm body blocking his dog from my dog. And I'm just like, okay, so can we check the transmission fluid? And he says something. I don't even remember what he said. And then his employee came over and he says, okay, he wants me to do a test drive and see what the codes are, or, see what happens. And I'm like, why? We already knew. Oops. Okay, sorry. I had my battery's under 20% and I get a pop-up. I need to fix that too. I don't want to just do a pop-up that says your battery's getting low, but don't make it where I have to push a button to be like, okay, I know. He's like the Princess and the Pea, like he's got 2 mattresses there. He's so cute. I'm like, okay, whatever. He wants to do a test drive and feel what's happening. Okay. I'm going with him. So I ride shotgun. Rolo gets in the back. He starts it up. We start to go. It's running really good, for the first 3 minutes. But there's the interstate where the speed limit is 65. And then there's the regular town roads where the speed limit's 45. I assume he would just go down the road, the regular town roads, and then turn around and come back up, Instead, he goes on the interstate and, gets it up to 65 and is weaving through. I am not kidding. I wish, I would have just full on. I know if I would have full on started recording, he would have stopped. But yeah, just weaving through traffic like a freaking teenager. No offense, Relena. But like a teenage boy, trying to show off or something. And I'm just like, well, I'm going fast. It's like, yeah, I'm just testing it. And then the whole time, so I have, let me turn my screen around. So I have drive, and then I have manual, and then neutral, which you can shift it from neutral to drive to manual, back and forth. So, turning you back around. I never use manual. I don't know how to use it. But so while going 65, he is going from neutral to drive over to manual and then back up and over and over. I caught some of it on video. And I'm just like, are you trying to tear up my transmission? And the lights came on, after about 3 minutes of driving like a crazy person. Okay. Well, he was going 65, which is the speed limit, but he was passing a bunch of people and not slowing down. And then lights came all on. And before they came on, it slipped. You kind of feel where it didn't quite catch. And I was like, oh, did you feel that? And he goes, feel what? And I was like, okay. And then it slipped again. I'm like, it just slipped again. I'm like, I think that's the right term, right? And he's like, oh, okay. And then the lights all pop on. And I'm like, oh, look, the lights came on. And he's like, okay. The whole time, he wears reading glasses. And I didn't realize until we parked later and he put his reading glasses on and actually read what the lights were. So all those lights that I showed you and that's on the thumbnail were all lit. And I'm like, okay, surely now he's going to slow down, right? He's going to slow down, might even pull over and let the car rest for a minute. No, he keeps driving. He drives for about 8 minutes or so more. I want to say the whole trip was 20 minutes. Maybe it felt like forever because I'm freaking out the whole time. But he drove all the way down to the end of the little town. And then by the time I got to the end of it, the lights are all on. The TA oil temp starts blinking, which I had read that means it's reached over like 200 and something degrees. Like it's really, really hot and you need to stop the car now. So I'm like, it's blinking. And he's like, oh, okay. You know, and so I'm just like, I'm so awkward and I'm so mad at myself. I should have like been like, can you pull over? Like, I wish I had just had him pull over, kicked him out of my car, and let my car cool down, and just left. Limped it all the way back home. It takes me 3 weeks or something. So we get to where he slows down. I'm thinking, okay, finally he's slowing down. No, he's just turning around to go back on the interstate, to go back, continuing to go 65. So I still had started recording, because it's like, obviously I don't really care. And I kind of get like on the video, like you can see he's shifting, and then he passes some people and he starts shifting all over, like over and over again. And then I tried to I was trying to be inconspicuous. Because I'm like, I'm totally thinking my car's about to break down while we're driving. And then I start smelling the burning plastic or burning chemical smell. And I'm like, I smell something burning. And what did he say? He's like, oh, you do? And I was like, yeah, it's like plastic or some chemical. And I can't remember. He kind of just like blew it off. And so then he turned around, 65, all the way back to the place. And by the time we got back, my car was like shaking. And like, as it's like going through gears, it's like so rough, like so bad. Also, as we were driving, he says, it looks like you have something. He said, it looks like it's a transmission issue. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm freaking here. Like, did you guys that coordinate? I'm pretty sure I told both of them. I talked to both of them about it. But yeah, so we got back, and then he hooked it up to the code reader again and asked, and then he came out and he showed me the screen. It's like a really fancy code reader for cars. And he's like, do you see this right here? And I wish I had recorded it, because I'm pretty sure he showed me somebody else's codes, like fake codes. I don't know. But the first thing it read was something about a faulty brake light. Both my brake lights work. So I don't know what that's about. So I saw it and I was like, I made a joke. I'm like, oh, it's just a brake light. You know, and he goes, no, the next one. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I read it, and it said something strange, but it essentially said that to replace the transmission, right? People are watching my other videos, and they're commenting on them. Why aren't you watching the live? So I was like, all right, can we please check the transmission fluid and let me, like, we can rule it out if that's an issue or not. And so finally he jacked the car up, checked the fluid, burned his hand. Good karma, bad karma. Burned his hand, and yeah, he got a little bottle and he showed me, and it's black and it smells burnt. And he was like, oh yeah, see your bad fluid. And I'm like, that's what I kept trying to tell you guys. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the issue. So I'm pretty sure he screwed my car up more, running it on. Can y'all hear me? Somebody else is calling me. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, okay, cool. I've had it before where somebody would call and it would mute. So anyways, yeah, everything says, like, if you have burnt, okay, yeah, I think if it stays up, if I don't, like, swipe the call away, it'll mute me. So I'm pretty sure with, like, oh no, from what I read, oh god, there he is. No, help me. Okay, good. That's the one that kept asking me all those questions. And I know if he sees Rolo, he'll recognize me from the other day. Okay. Oh God, he's coming back. It's like I'm on a call. I'm pretending like I'm talking to somebody. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, you guys are getting a like really good close up of my ear. Hopefully, you won't try to talk to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Let me turn it around. Okay. Please don't look at me. I would park somewhere else, but I want to be in the shade. This is why I couldn't get rid of the mechanic. What the hell? What is he doing? He's lighting a cigarette against the wall? No. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. You guys could laugh. Look, what is he doing? Is he doing bad stuff? Do y'all see a cigarette? What is he doing? Bro, drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Guys, this is why I gotta get the heck out of here. This is what I'm thinking. No, there's some smoke. It could be bad smoke, though. Shh, he's gonna kill me. Yeah, he's hiding it in his hand. Oh my God. Dang, I actually thought he was sober. Okay, I'm gonna put my windows up real quick and let me get it off of the Zoom. I'm gonna put my windows up and lock my doors. And if that's like hard drugs, oh my God, if it's fentanyl or something, I am not going to, I don't want to inhale that. So, doors are locked now. Watch my car alarm go off though. Okay, sorry. He's like looking over here. I've got to get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm like kidding. Like, y'all getting a real close up on my face. I don't know if what y'all want to see. Guys, I got to get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh. He's totally hiding in his hand. Guys, don't look, Relina. This is why you don't do drugs. Look at that guy. He wore the same clothes yesterday, too. Okay, actually wearing the same clothes. Oh, God, he's going to come get me. Why are you still here? I thought you left. Okay, maybe you're right. Okay, you're right. I need to get out of Dodge. Okay, we're telling I'm talking on the phone again because he's walking by. He's holding it right in his hand. It's like a pipe. Oh, my God, please don't come over here. Blah, 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 blah. Like, there's literally, like, a bathroom they could go do that in. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. In the evening, sorry, I'm getting really close because if he walks by, I want to pretend like I'm on the phone. In the evening, it's Drug Awareness Week. Why? I don't... No shame. Just, I mean, he was slightly hiding it. And was he really hiding it? Or was he just trying to stop the wind? Oh, God, here he comes again. So, yeah. How about them Dodgers out of town? They're doing really good, aren't they? Dodging out of town. What did he do with it? He put it in his pocket. Oh, my gosh. Guys. Obviously, I don't do that stuff. People, because of my skin and I'm skinny, I think I'm on drugs all the time. No, drugs are bad, okay? I hope like this doesn't get flagged because I keep saying the D word. I know, it's hot now. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Okay, I'm afraid the stuff's in the air, and if I breathe it and then my heart has a heart attack, like, I just, yeah, like that fentanyl stuff that you see everywhere. Oh, really? No, I want to, sorry. Oh, there we go. Willow can jump out of that. Willow, does it smell like bad stuff in the air? No, it got to him. No, Ronald, come back to me. Oh, no. Say no. Y'all. Oh, at night, the zombies come out, okay? The zombies come out. I'm just going to say that. It was scary. They're like full zombies. Like, they're not trying to eat me. They're just, you know, like roaming around and stuff. I'm not a zombie. Since when? I mean, the way that these people act because they're on stuff, it's just like they're just gone and they're just like aimlessly like roaming around and acting weird. But not trying to eat me. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I'm gonna wrap this up and I'm gonna get out of here. Oh gosh, get me out of here. Couldn't I have like got trapped in like a nice little German town or something? Like Little Germany or Little Italy, or no, the mafia would be in Little Italy. Little China. Is that the triads? Or triads in Little China. I don't know. What's a canon? What are you saying? What's a canon event? Oh, I need my coffee. I'm gonna drink this other coffee. Give me a second. That's my D word. This is my D word right here. Bro, have you never seen Spider-Man? I have seen Spider-Man. I don't remember what that means. Explain it to me. Do you mean the new one, like the one that just came out? Or do you mean the new one, like as in the new Spider-Man, Tom Holland? I've seen some of the ones with Tom Holland. I love him. He's adorable. If you was to marry him, I would be very proud of you. But he's got a girl, so sorry. Then you would become my favorite daughter. In the movie, these things have to happen or it messes up the time frame and stuff. Oh, like the butterfly effect? Did I see? How do I... Oh, I can start a poll. Can I pin message? Okay, cool. And then how do I unpin it? Oh, there's all these. Ooh, I can add you as moderator. Can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. Can manage block words and change chat modes and live, and also has capabilities of standard. Okay, I don't know. There you go. Unpin. Make you a mod. Okay, I made you a mod. How do you feel about being a mod? Hey, you're not the first mod though. Becky's the other mod. Which I don't think she's here. From the Free Warden's channel, my brain died. I'm sorry, Becky. You know what? YouTube, stop recommending your videos if you're watching or if you see this later. I have to manually go to your channel to watch them. They're not popping up whenever you post them. On my, it's not in my subscriptions. It's not anywhere, even though I'm subscribed and I have the bell clicked and everything. Oh, it's so frustrating. All right, my phone's at 13%. I would try to like leave y'all on and try to drive over there. I don't know if y'all want. I don't have the line through it. It's, you know, got the little lines on both sides of it. Oh, you know, but I need my GPS because I have no idea where I'm going. It's all I know is it's somewhere that way. I'm going to AutoZone. So this is my plan. Okay, so I didn't finish my story. Let me try to finish real quick while that crackhead is inside. Whatever he's on. Lena, can you text your dad and let him know that I'm in the middle of something very important? And I'll call him back in a little bit. Did you tell him what's going on? Did you tell him I'm stuck? Tell him to send his helicopter. Anyhow. But, so, what had happened was, let's see, you got the oil's burnt, so I'm like, okay, let's change the oil. And then he said, oh, there's no point in changing it, you need a new transmission. And so I was just like, okay, so I started Googling. Of course, used transmissions for like $1,600. I could buy a whole dog for that. Not that I need another one. I already have one. Oh, I miss my doggies so bad. And I hope my chickens and my ducks are doing good. And I'm sure they miss me too. I'm going to get like tackled when I get back. I hope the house isn't a wreck. It's just Sean taking care of everything. And Patience was supposed to be picking up feed. And I actually got to call Patience after I get off of this. Because she's going to pick up some feed and make sure that everything's good with my chickens and ducks. So yeah, basically, like, they had my car up in the air forever. The under half looked good. Didn't look like anything was damaged. Oh yeah, Lena, ask him. I don't know what's going on. Tell him to text me. Tell him in the middle of something and tell him to text me, and I'll reply in a little bit. So they lower my car. Oh, okay. So they leave my car on. The lights are all on. They leave it on in another 4 hours. They close at 4. I'm there until 6. So they have, the lights are all on the inside. The running lights are on. You know, the dash is lit up and everything. And they just leave the car in the on position, but not actually running for 4 hours. And I'm just like, what are they doing? And the dog kept jumping on my car, which I don't really mind. My dogs do it, you know, like I kind of got this car to be a dog car, but it's unprofessional, you know, for your dog to be jumping on clients' cars. They have nails will scratch up the paint and stuff. So, but he didn't care. So that's where I got the clip of Rolo and his dog playing. Finally, he lowered my car, did not put it down all the way. And I asked for the codes. So that way we can look up the codes and see what, because there was more what he showed me was like 4 or 5 codes of things that were wrong. Right? So I wanted to see what else was wrong too. That's what took 4 hours. I asked that. And he would not, he kept changing the subject, straight up ignoring me like I wasn't even there anymore. Maybe he's on that stuff too. Like, oh my gosh. And it was just so frustrating. And I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck there. And so finally they're about to close. Oh, and he's like, oh, well, okay, you want to pull your car out. Just park it where it's not going to block me. So I pulled it out, parked it. And he finally, like, he had turned off the machine and everything. And I was like, I need the codes. So he finally, that's where I got, if you see on my Instagram, he showed me a little video. The codes are totally, I got to double check, but not the same codes that I was shown. Like, this is why, like, oh, and then when I went to start my car, it didn't want to start, you know, and which I think, like, y'all heard me when I tried to start it earlier. Let's see. That, right? It wasn't doing that before. So he was like, oh yeah, you got a bad battery. You need a new battery too. Look, there's doing that thing again. Shut it off. And it smells really bad. Smells like chemicals. Smells like chemicals. I'm just so... Oh, it did that the other day when you started it? Okay, it hadn't done it this at all. Oh. So, I'll have to look that up then. Okay. Come on, man. I just want to blame more stuff on him. But if that's not, that's not. But yeah, he did try to say I need a new battery. Maybe he is right then. Maybe my battery is kind of weak. I don't know. Yeah, it actually used to do it when I first got it. And I thought they fixed it. I hadn't seen it happen in a while. After it was idling for a while. And then what, you shut it off. And then try to turn it on. And it had an issue. Starting. Did it pause just then? The little alert came up to let me know my phone's at 10%. I'll drink some more coffee real quick, guys. Huh, interesting. Maybe I get a new battery while I'm there too. Wait, no, it didn't. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I'm gonna keep looking to see if the guy's coming back out. Who else is here? It says there's a couple people here. Only my daughter is talking to me. At least somebody loves me. Even though she's not my favorite. I don't have favorites, guys, for real. Rollo's my favorite. Sorry, Lena. Actually, he's not even. I'm just kidding. Guys, don't take me seriously, please. I joke a lot. You asked about if it paused. Bro, you know, he charged me $150 to check the codes. So, okay, so that's my next plan, is I'm going to go to AutoZone. I'm going to try to buy all the stuff to change the transmission fluid myself. Or maybe not even change it. I'm going to, if I could just add transmission fluid, because I think it's also low. I mean, the guy did get like that much out, like in a bottle like this, like maybe that much to where my finger is, where the words are, where the Frappuccino is, like that much out. So we need at least that much more in. Oh, you asked if the live paused. Oh, okay, my bad. So it didn't pause when it was giving me when I clicked the screen. Can y'all even see me when I click the screen? I took a long time. Don't like wrap me out like that, or what do you call it? Not sell me out. What would you call that? Oh. Yeah, okay, bro. What do you call that when you're like calling me out? Don't call me out like that to my subscribers. Come on. Did your dad ever say what he wanted? He's probably wanting to know what's going on this weekend. I'm waiting to hear. Yeah. Like, for real. If you've been here the whole time and heard what I was saying, like, I think they were trying to burn my oil or fluid. I keep calling it oil. Fluid. And actually mess up my transmission. So that way it would read a code. Because it didn't have that code before. Because he didn't show me that I needed a transmission replaced. He said, oh yeah, something's going on with your transmission. But you know what? Even when I saw the codes, the first thing that pops up for the transmission is, wow, my phone's getting really hot. Is to change the transmission fluid. That's the first thing that pops up for that code. So I'm going to try to limp down to AutoZone. What stinks about my Subaru, I have a Crosstrek Subaru 2014, is that it is a sealed unit, or whatever they call it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put a little clip on Instagram showing what was going on. I don't want to show the whole thing because I'm so mad at myself because I was just so nice. Even like some of the clip, I did a lot of recording and I'm like, why am I being so nice and bubbly to these people who are trying to scam me and root and break my car that I've only had for like a couple months. You know, I've only made a handful of payments on it, and I couldn't even drive it for the first month because it was in the shop. Oh my gosh. So, and which just also makes me mad because I feel like Carvana should have checked the transmission fluid. You're like, what? Yeah. Well, you know, I was looking up about doing a transmission flush, and so what they said is that if it's a burnt, there's a big chance that actually like it's like granulated, and it's messing up some of the parts. I'm butchering this. Watch Chris fix. Is messing up some of the parts, and so if you do a complete flush, it'll actually make it too slippery, and it'll still slip. So which will mean I'll still need a whole new transmission. But if I just do like a change where if it's like a 13-gallon, it takes 13 gallons of fluid, and I only change 5 gallons of it, it still has some of that grit in there to help. It's crazy. To help grip to change gears. But it's enough slip and it's cool. It could stay cool enough for the car to drive. But oh, you're like that too about being nice to bad people. I'm sorry, you must have inherited from me. But also, I mean, yeah, I guess at that point he didn't have my car. I should have just. Oh man. All right. So I am going to. I was gonna get food here, and it's like super gross. It smells disgusting. It smells like a litter box. I'm at McDonald's. It smells like a litter box in here. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's disgusting. I've never went into a restaurant and it smelled like a litter box. But yeah, okay. So now it's a little later, and so it won't be as hot. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to limp it over. I'll probably have to stop a couple times, so I don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna try to get it to AutoZone, buy the parts I need, and try to do the transmission myself. Yeah, the gears are grinding down. I think that's what the video. I watched it like I was up at like midnight watching videos because, you know, I couldn't sleep, stressing out. Check their food rating. That's a good point. Might have stuff in there. So more than likely, I will end up having to get a new transmission. But I'd rather be home in my own town, picking my own mechanic that I want to do it, not Pet Boys or some shade tree mechanic, and do it myself. Also, the code said the next thing would be the solenoids, so not even a full transmission, but the solenoids might just need to be replaced. You replaced yours yourself, or did you do a mechanic? Because if you replaced yours yourself, please, I need your moral support. Like, you'll be like my hero. Yeah, I know what the rating is, Relina. If it's like under like 97, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so that's my next option. Amco. That's one of the mechanics recommended an Amco, and I've never heard of Amco before. And I couldn't find it on the map here. The closest Amco was in Las Vegas, which is like an hour and a half from me. But yeah, so if I do the transmission stuff, and there's still issues and I don't feel like I can drive it, my next option is to try to get a rental and get a trailer, because it is four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive or whatever. So I can't use a dolly. All wheels have to be on the trailer, and just tow it back home, or at least tow it to the next biggest city and find a better mechanic there and just fly home. I don't know. But yeah, U-Haul. Yeah, there's no rental cars here. There's no Ubers here. There's not even DoorDash here. Like, there's like nothing but zombies here. So it's stuck in third gear. Okay, wait, let me start it. Did you see where it was like kind of going up to 2? Like while it was idling? Were you here for that? It would like go up to 2 and then like float back down. And then kind of like even feel like it's going to shut off on its own. Drink some more coffee. I wanted like my phone to chill up here. I still need a phone holder. Like, imagine if it was like that, and then I can just chat with you guys, or like maybe it like hangs from the mirror. I wouldn't. I would knock it over all the time. Crazy life. Oh, so if it is in limp mode, it's stuck in third gear? I just learned about limp mode like 2 days ago. This McDonald's is better than her McDonald's. She needs to come to Alabama and learn what some real McDonald's tastes like. Because everything is deep fried out there. I don't know if you heard. It's so crazy. Depending on where I hold my phone, I lose viewers. Do you like my little accent right there? That's how I talk. If I was grown up in, I can't even do it no more. If I grown up. If I growed it up in Alabama, I'd sound just like this, darling. You could hear her? Okay. I am hopefully not going to get in a wreck. Hopefully not going to, like, break down in the middle of the road. I'm going to try to start inching my way to AutoZone. I'm half tempted, though, to go in here and charge my phone some. No, I bought a wall outlet, and it sucks. It was plugged up all night, my phone was, and when, like, it was like at 10% or something, and by morning it was at 80%. I'm just like, you know, it's been like 6 to 8 hours. How can you not be fully charged? Y'all has the beds you can attach, throw your car up there and strap it down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video on how to tie it down. I might have to buy. Oh my gosh, this was supposed to be like a super quick, easy trip. No. And what's crazy is my last trip was also crazy. That's why I didn't take a rental car. Because the rental company tried to screw us. So they're still trying to. Don't rent a car from Hertz. Look, just Google Hertz. Hertz and like scam, or Hertz and like sending people to jail. Hertz and claiming people stole their cars. Just Google that and you'll see. Don't go with Hertz. We're still fighting that. Okay, yeah, it's my connection. Yeah, it's crazy because, like, depending on where I move it, it'll drop down to, like, 0. Which makes me think I'm going to lose connection, but I guess not. Yeah, so I started off like 3 miles from here, and I tried to just coast as much as I could. There's a lot of cops around here, and so I was afraid I was going to get pulled over for driving like I'm on drugs. I'm on the D word. You know what D word I mean, right? Anyhow, yeah, so that's my goal, is to try to, yeah, you could have, but then you would have been stuck with me, and then I would have to worry about you. Like, why couldn't I got stuck in like a really cool place? For real. Somewhere with like off leash trails for dogs, and then with a really good like neighborhood mechanic, and who would fix my car for D-Rugs. That's right, D-Rugs. Sounds like a rapper name. What up, D-Rugs? Okay, guys. I'm going to go. I have another live I'm going to do around 6 where I talk about what happened to Darling. That's funny. That's really sweet. Some D-Rugs. Yeah. I probably shouldn't be saying it so loud where I am. Darling's gone, bro. Did you not know? I got rid of her. She's gone. She's at Sabrina's house. Spoilers. Yeah, Darling moved in with Sabrina. Okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and go. It's just getting later. It's 4 o'clock now. So I don't want to be trying to work on it in the dark. And, oh my gosh, I really hope it works. I really hope I'm man enough to be able to do it on my own. Hopefully there's not any, like, zombies over there. The D-Rug zombies. Yeah, she wanted her. So I was like, okay. Y'all will still see her, just probably not as often. Okay, I'm going to go. And I'll be on around 6. Okay, guys? Okay, where I'm at right now is 4 o'clock. So I'll be on in around 2 hours. And give y'all some updates. And if y'all have any questions about what happened to Darling, I can feel. I mean, I pretty much already said it, but I can fill y'all in. Okay. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me, especially with these crazy walkers around here. And hopefully when I get on in 2 hours, I have good news. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Yeah, that's right. I could do it. Let me see my bruised arm. This Lux bit me. See that? Lux bit me. Yeah. She bit me because I was trying to take her to the vet and she didn't want to go. And so it was, she really could have hurt me if she wanted to, but she was just telling me that she didn't like what I was doing, making her go to the vet. But we're working on it. We're working on her, not being so scared and nervous and stuff. Which, if you're on my Instagram, you can also see updates about Lux. She had scratched her own eyeball with her dew claw. So I had to take her to the vet. She needed her vaccinations anyways. And I wanted to go and do a fecal and just make sure everything is going good with her. Everything is going good with her. She was just a little underweight. But we think that because she was fighting the infection. Or like the eye. Like just her, I don't know. I forget what the doctor said. But she's nice and chunky now. She's gained a lot of weight. And her eye is healing really good. So, anyhow. Okay, I'm gone for real this time. Okay, guys? All right. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.